But guess how much we making?
20 billion, right? The brother got some knowledge, man. The brother understands. Now we got to bring you all the way home, right?
Book of Deuteronomy chapter 7 verse 6.
Read.
For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God.
Right.
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people.
To be a special people, read.
Unto himself.
Unto himself. Come
above
on.
all people.
Above all people.
That are upon the face of the earth.
That are upon the face of the earth. So the Lord said you are special and holy unto him above everybody else. They will never read this to you in church. They ain't gonna read that to you in the family. Right? So what happened to it? Give me Deuteronomy 11:26. Right? So we are better than everybody. These 12 tribes right here, all these people on this side, right? Those are those people. And those are the people that these nations hate. That's why they want to destroy us.
Book of Deuteronomy chapter 11 verse 26. Behold, I set before you this day of blessing and a curse.
He said, I set before you this day blessings if you keep my commandments, and a curse if you disobey
So
my
you know why they scared of y'all? You know why they scared of y'all?
You know why.
Because ain't nobody out here gonna take that Bible and stand out here in broad daylight and read it.
That's right.
And not be scared.
And we commanded to come out here because that's the spirit of the Most High.
And not be
in the
scared.
last days, right? This is Bible, we're fulfilling prophecy.
Right.
We to come out and compel our people to come back in.
Right.
Because soon as 144,000
and
elect,
y'all clean cut.
The 144,000 elect, soon as they're sealed, Jacob's trouble is going to kick off, then Christ is going to come back. All right. You already hearing rumors of war.
A human being.
Right.
Not no spirit, not no spook.
Read that.
A real man.
Read that.
Coming back.
Behold, I set before you this day a blessing and a curse.
Come on.
A blessing if ye obey the commandments of the Lord your God, which I command you this day, and a curse if ye will not obey the commandments of the Lord your God, but turn.
That's good on that. So the Lord said, if you break my commandment, you're going to be cursed. Give me Deuteronomy 28
That's
15.
real right there.
Read
Book
that.
of Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God,
You won't listen. Read.
to observe to do all his commandments,
Some of them.
all his commandments,
All the commandments, right? Read.
and his statutes which I command thee this day,
Come on.
that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
These curses are going to come upon you and they're going to overtake you. So the real Jews, not those pale-skinned devils over there in our land, claiming to be us who stole our identity, right? They better be able to fit these curses, all right? Let's read some curses and let's see who God's chosen people are. Read.
Cursed shalt thou be in the city.
Curse shalt thou be in the city. How do we live in the city today?
We over here shooting and killing each other.
Shooting and killing each other, right? Who else is shooting and killing them? The police, right? No justice,
They're
no
crack
peace.
opening their publics. They're
First-
opening their publics.
Last hired, first fired. We in the ghettos in the slums.
And then we against each other on the job.
That's a curse too. So no matter where you go in the world, we're on the bottom.
Damn.
In the ghettos, in the
Hitting
slums.
it, boy.
You go to Detroit, go to Memphis, right? Go to
Chicago.
Dallas.
I'm from Chicago.
Go to Baltimore. Go to
I'm
Chicago.
from the west side of Chicago.
Right? Read.
Man, I've been trying to figure out for years what is wrong with these
And
people.
cursed
It's a
shalt
curse,
thou
huh?
be in the field.
In the what?
The field.
Cursed shall thy be in the field.
Oh.
When were we cursed in the field? Tobacco field, sugarcane field, cotton field, right? Come on.
This 37. And thou shalt become an astonishment.
An astonishment. What is an astonishment? Right? What do they do when they see? Look at these things. Right? Look at these guys. Are these great and mighty people that we see pants hanging down? They don't know who they are. Calling themselves niggas. I'm black. I'm African American. You know how foolish you got to be to call yourself two
Look
continents?
at this way here. Jesus saved.
And in front of them is a bunch of Ku Klux Klan.
And they ready to kill you.
Yeah. Read.
A proverb.
A proverb is a smart saying, right? You want to hide something from a nigga, put it in the book. These niggas don't want to read. Niggas is lazy, right? These niggas don't want to do nothing but get high, smoke weed. That's a proverb. Read.
And a byword.
Byword. What is a byword? These are bywords. Being called outside your God-given nationality. So now when you ask our brother, what's your nationality? He say, oh, I'm a Christian. That's a religion. I'm black. That's a color out of crayon box. I'm African. I'm Haitian. I'm Jamaican.
He said Negro.
I'm Mexican.
He say Negro.
First we was Negroes, then we was color, then we was niggas, coons, Afro-American, African-American in 1985. Why they keep changing our nationality? But I mean, some of our parents are older than their nationality. That makes no sense. Read.
Among all nations, whether the Lord shall lead thee. Verse 46.
Listen to this, brother.
And they shall be upon thee for a sign.
So these curses, in Deuteronomy 28, the Lord said these curses are going to be upon us for a sign. What is a sign? What does a sign do for you?
It shows you where it points you. It points you in the direction.
It lets you know, right? So if I'm hungry and I see a big McDonald's art, that's a sign to let me know they provide what I need. So the Lord say these curses, when you read this, are a sign to let you know who his people are. Okay? Read.
And for a wonder.
And a wonder. Read.
And upon thy seed forever.
So in 2019, right, these curses are still in effect. We still suffer from the curses.
Now we talking about that this morning because I had church on the TV and it said 25. I ain't never seen no 25 tornadoes in like almost 2 days.
Look, man, we're in the last
And
days.
it said 25 tornadoes in 2 days. I think it said Houston, Texas. Texas.
That's in the scriptures, man. And it's more coming. Read.
48. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against
So
thee.
what?
Serve thine enemies.
The Lord said we're going to be serving our enemies. What is the Bible doing talking about enemies? So we have enemies. Read.
Which the Lord shall send against thee in hunger.
So when you're hungry, brother, what do you have to do when you're hungry?
Go to the store, go to the
Who
market.
owns those stores?
Right.
That's right. So you got to give your money right back to them just to eat. That's a curse.
You ready to call the police on your
Come on.
And in thirst.
When you thirsty, right? Where you got to go? To your enemies, right? So you got to go to your enemies. If you don't pay your water bill, they come shut it off. It's a curse. The Lord make the earth for us. We're not supposed to be paying for water. That's a curse. Read.
And in nakedness.
So when you want clothes, you got to go to your enemies. Right? Come on.
And in want of all things.
No matter what you want, brother, you got to go to your enemies. Right? You got a birth certificate. You want to start your own business, you got to go to him. You got to pay taxes.
Okay, now
And want of all things.
I told this female a while back, she told me she want to marry me, right? I told her, I said, where we gonna go get the marriage license from? She said downtown. I said, who going downtown? I said, tell the truth. The white man.
That's right.
I said, now why I gotta go sign a piece of paper for the cracker to be with my own woman?
That's right.
And he running off with our women and little girls every day.
Brother, that's a curse. It's in the Bible, right? That's Bible prophecy. Come on.
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he hath
Hold on.
destroyed thee.
Who had yokes of iron on their necks? We did. Right? He said your enemy shall put a yoke of iron, read that, upon thy neck.
Until he
Until. What does until mean? Until means not always. So just we might not physically have chains on our neck,
right.
But when will we get them off our necks? Read.
Until he hath destroyed thee.
Until we have been destroyed. Right? We don't know who we are no more. Now we scattered all over the place and we lost. That's why Christ said, I am not sent but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel. He was only sent for us. We lost. We are the lost sheep. All right? Come on.
Do 60.
This is.
And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people from the one end of the earth even unto the other.
So we everywhere. Jamaicans, we all over the place. Right? You go to Europe. No matter where you go, our people, we speak in different languages, right? But we are scattered all over the place. That's a curse not to be together.
Okay, now I want to ask you a question.
Come on.
I think you said it earlier, but you read it earlier, but I want to ask you again something. Why? What did we do? What did we do to deserve all this?
I'm going to show you. Go back. Deuteronomy 28:15.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
So the Lord said, since you don't want to obey me and serve me, I'm going to make you serve your enemy. Right? Because you got to understand, these nations was only created to be your servants. And the so-called white man, Esau, the Edomites, were only created to be destroyed. They are the enemy of the Most High. They are our enemy. All right? We're going to show you all that. Get to the point.
Man.
Because so basically we broke God's laws. We don't keep